A woman convicted of murder nearly 30 years ago goes before the parole board for a chance at freedom.
A man is recovering after a robber shot him while he was on his way to help his grandmother.
A thief targets cars in a Lexington neighborhood, and it's all caught on video.
WKYT News starts now with breaking news.
Good afternoon to you. Part of Interstate 75 remains closed right now because of a deadly crash.
It happened in the northbound lanes just north of Mount Vernon in Rockcastle County. That crash is causing a traffic backup on both the interstate and on US 25 as drivers look for another way home. WKYT's Phil Pendleton is near the scene tracking the breaking details, and he has the latest. Phil?
Traffic is still being taken off of Interstate 75 northbound at exit 62 here in Mount Vernon. You can see a lot of the vehicles being taken off the interstate northbound. Interstate 75 shut down, and it will be so until well after dark, what I'm being told by Kentucky State Police. Now, police say it happened between 4 vehicles about 1:15. 3 of those vehicles were tractor trailers. The 4th appears to be a white minivan, but it is so badly damaged that it is hard to tell what kind of vehicle it is. In fact, Kentucky State Police have asked us not to shoot that vehicle because there is a victim still inside it. Now, there were 2 people in that white passenger vehicle, 1 person who died at the scene, another who was airlifted to UK. A group of people from Cleveland were right behind it and witnessed it. They got out of their car to try to help.
He was coming kind of fast, and he must have saw the car real late. He went to hit his brakes, kind of skid a little bit, and hit that car. And he tried to swerve around, and he went around and hit the other FedEx truck.
And police are still trying to work to reconstruct the scene. They did not have any names to release to us at this time. In Rockcastle County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Phil, thank you. A woman convicted of murder made her case for getting out of prison today.
Karen Brown and her former lover, Elizabeth Turpin, were convicted of killing Turpin's husband in 1986. This morning, she met with 2 parole board members and told them how she's changed since that day. WKYT Sean Moody shows us the hearing in our top story at 5.
Karen Brown told the 2 board members who heard her case today that she's living a new life and wants to earn forgiveness. She won't find out the final decision, though, until next week.
Tell me why you feel the parole board should release you from your life sentence.
That was the big question Karen Brown faced as she went before 2 members of the parole board this morning.
My life has become a new life and a different life. And a life that can give back and not take.
They asked her to recount what happened the night Michael Turpin was murdered. She said she didn't know what was going to happen until she arrived at his apartment that night with one of the other convicted murderers.
When he showed me those knives, when he made me take my coat and my sweatshirt off in the middle of February, it was fleeting, I knew at that point that, and in my gut, I knew that something very terrible, I knew it was coming.
Michael Turpin's family has fought for Brown to stay in prison. They went to the board yesterday and asked the members to force Brown to serve the entire life sentence.
She should spend her entire life where she's at. It doesn't mean 8 years or 20 years or 30 years. Life is life.
The decision will have to wait a little longer. The 2 board members today decided to refer the case back to the full parole board. That meeting of the full parole board will happen next Monday at the Kentucky Correctional Institute for Women. Sean Moody, WKYT.
Keith Bouchard, who was also convicted, will be eligible for parole in 2018. Elizabeth Turpin will be eligible in 2021.
A man doing a good deed for a family member ended up getting shot during a robbery. It happened on Landings Drive in Frankfort about 5 this morning. Our Mark Barber talked to neighbors who say the crime left them shaken up.
The victim's family says the 27-year-old would drive here to Landings Drive every morning to help his disabled grandmother get out of bed. Today, he did not even make it to her front door before he was shot by a robber.
That's bad. It's bad business.
Neighbors are shaken by the shooting.
I think about my grandkids, my daughter, everybody being here. And knowing it's this close, man, it could happen anywhere.
The victim's family says the 27-year-old did not live here, but he came to his disabled grandmother's house at 5 in the morning every day to help her start her day. This morning, a robber was waiting for him. According to police, the gunman opened the door to the man's car and demanded money. When the man tried to run, the robber shot him twice. We're told the 27-year-old father just had a baby.
It's a rough neighborhood. It happens all the time over here. The police need to patrol, more.
Officers say they are stepping up their patrols in the area. That's a small comfort to the victim's family. They tell us he will survive, but it was a close call. One of the bullets hit between his heart and his lungs.
That's too close. What happened, who was it, was there children involved, and something's got to be done.
Police say they do not have a suspect at this time, and they do not have a detailed description of that shooter. In Frankfort, Mark Barber, WKYT.
And the victim's family tells us they will visit the 27-year-old while he recovers in the hospital. They're hoping to learn more about the shooting.
A thief hit a Lexington neighborhood, and it's caught on video. Someone broke into several cars in the South Point neighborhood yesterday morning. In one case, the crook made off with some important items. WKYT's Hillary Thornton talks to one of the victims in a story that's new at 5.
Neighbors in Lexington's South Point neighborhood say several cars out here have been broken into, and they also say the group of thieves was caught on camera. This is a look at the video captured by a homeowner on Alderbrook Way. At least 3 people are seen going around to vehicles checking for unlocked doors like this one, where they then spend several minutes rummaging through the car in the driveway. While they only got away with change from this car, the thieves took items with a little more meaning from another victim a few streets away. That is where a man says wrapped Christmas presents were stolen out of the trunk of a car parked in his driveway.
You see 3 boxes, Christmas presents wrapped, and they're obviously addressed to a little kid from their grandfather. What kind of person would take that? Just ruin the Christmas like that. There was just a gift tag was the only thing left lying on the driveway.
And anyone with information about these people seen in the video is asked to give Lexington police a call. In Lexington, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Neighbors say several cars were hit around the same time in the nearby Pinnacle neighborhood as well. We have one more warm day ahead of us before some changes arrive.
The real December is going to show up finally. Our chief meteorologist Chris Bailey's here with a check of your midweek forecast. Hi, Chris.
Hi, guys. I'm not for sure if a lot of folks out there really want December to show up, but I imagine, based on my Twitter feed especially, there are plenty of folks out there who would like a little bit of cold and snowflake action. We'll try to accommodate that later this week. Good looking into the day here in Lexington. Check out that beautiful sunset now today that had a lot of clouds first half of the afternoon. Then the deeper into the afternoon, we started to break out into a partly sunny sky. 52 degrees. Winds are calm as of now, so winds today not a big issue. Tomorrow, those gusts will begin to crank back up throughout the land. Current temperatures ranging from the 40s into northern Kentucky to the 60s. Into the southeastern corner of the state. That's the power of cloud cover in the north, with more in the way of sun into parts of southern Kentucky. Big storm system rumbling across the plain states now. That has some cold air behind it. That has a ticket for the bluegrass state. Little taste of wintertime coming up by Friday and Saturday. We'll track the latest with the hour-by-hour forecast that does show some Friday flakes when I come back in less than 10 minutes.
Crews spent the day searching a lake for any sign of a missing man. Our county-by-county coverage begins in Martin County, where 37-year-old William Scotty Fannin has not been seen in more than 4 days. The sheriff's office says they have no leads, so they wanted to search the lake and hills near his home for any clues.
The family said it's unlike him to be gone this long or even for a day or two at a time, so they're thinking maybe he's sick out here, hurt somewhere, and so we wanted to come out here and search this area to see if we could find him.
And deputies also sent a team to search the Big Sandy River. Fannin's family is offering a $1,000 reward in the case. In Madison County, police arrested a man for stealing from a school. Richmond police say 18-year-old Joshua Perrin broke into Madison Central High School on Saturday night. And when they searched him, police say they found 5 cell phones, 2 calculators, a key ring full of keys, and 64 prescription pills. Perrin is charged with burglary and possession of a controlled substance.